Here for another edition of our week one picks. Woody Wommack and Adam Gorney. We're going to jump right into the games. Adam, the first game, Western Michigan at Michigan State. Michigan State, a 22.5-point home favorite.
Yeah, this is I think Michigan State handles it pretty easily. I still remember when Western Michigan was really, really good and they had, elite receivers and all that kind of stuff. I don't think that is this team. And I think Michigan State is going to be very good. They were very good last year. Mel Tucker is definitely doing a phenomenal job there. I think this is a comfortable win. Like 82% of the public is on Michigan State, which scares me. So it could be kind of a backdoor cover kind of situation, but I also don't think a ton of money is on this game. So if I had to make a pick here, it's Spartans.
You know what? I'm gonna go the other way on this one. I think it's not that I don't think Michigan State can be good this year. I just think there might be a little bit of a hangover. No Kenneth Walker, bringing in new bodies. They got a lot of transfers coming in, so they'll win. But 22.5 is a weird number. I don't like that extra point and a half on 3 touchdowns. So I'm gonna take Western Michigan to cover on that one. Next up, Virginia Tech at Old Dominion. Weird game. When you see these teams playing, you're like, why would Virginia Tech take this game at Old Dominion, especially to start a new era with a new coach? But what do you think, Gorney?
Yeah, this is also kind of weird on the money and stuff. And so it looks like, the public is on Virginia Tech. The money is heavily on Old Dominion, which makes me think they're going to go down to the Chesapeake Bay and have a real tough time. The Hokies. The Virginia Tech's not very good. I mean, they don't have a ton of talent, mainly on either side of the ball, to kind of go down there and blow people out. So I could see a 24-17 game. The hook matters here. Maybe a 21-17 kind of game where Old Dominion doesn't win but keeps it close. This is going to be one of those games, I think, where you're checking your app and Old Dominion's up 10-0 early, and you're like, oh my God, they're going to beat Virginia Tech, and then Virginia Tech sneaks in and wins the game. Myself thinks that Virginia Tech would be the easy money here. If it looks too easy, it probably is. I'm going to go Old Dominion.
All right, I'm going to take Old Dominion as well. I just think these games are weird. I mean, I imagine it'll be a full stadium, and you got all these guys at Old Dominion that probably wanted to play at Virginia Tech and don't. So I like those little intangibles. I do really like Grant Wells, the Virginia Tech quarterback. I was surprised to see he ended up there. I mean, he was a guy who kind of had NFL buzz early in his career at Marshall. So I think Virginia Tech might be decent this year, even though they had a lot of roster turnover. But yeah, I'm going to take Old Dominion. All right, Gorney, next up, Temple at Duke. Duke, a 7-point home favorite. What do you think?
Yeah, this is another one where the numbers are a little weird. The public is on Duke -7 home in Mike Elko's coaching debut, but like 95% of the money is on Temple. So somebody in Philly might know something. Philly Godfather or something might know something about this game. What's going on? I don't know, though. This is the stay away game of the weekend for me because I can't trust Dwan Mathis and Temple going to play the ACC team in Duke. If I had to pick, I would take Temple. I'm going to follow the money and not the public. But this is definitely kind of a stinker game for me. It could go either way. Both teams probably not very good this year.
Yeah, boy, I forgot Dwan Mathis is the quarterback at Temple because he was going to transfer and then didn't. Weird situation at Temple, the way things have gone over the past few years. But I'm going to take Duke. Duke's. This is really just a crapshoot, and I think Duke ultimately has better talent, especially if you go by our rankings.
Yeah, fourth best star rankings in the whole ACC.
Yeah, they got a lot of talent on that roster. So, I'm going to take Duke. Next up, Illinois at Indiana. This one is an interesting line. Illinois, short week coming off a win. They are 3-point underdogs on the road.
Yeah, the champagne is probably still popping after housing Wyoming, but I wouldn't get too excited about that win just yet. I think Illinois is a much better team. Having DeVito at quarterback is definitely different. They can run the ball. They have a few weapons at wide receiver now, so they could actually move the ball and put points on the board. And Bielema, I actually think, is a very good coach and is going to be competitive in this game. But Wyoming is very, very bad this year. They have like every single position is turned over. They didn't know what was going on the field in that opener. Indiana at least has, some skill players, Sean Shivers and some other guys. I think they're going to figure out the quarterback situation. And they're very desperate after what happened to them last year. Tom Allen, also a very good coach. This is going to be a close game, but I'll take Indiana at home -3.
Yeah, they did pick up a lot of talent in the transfer portal. I think they're going to be better than expected. So I will take Indiana as well. And last but not least, a game I'm actually looking forward to watching, TCU at Colorado. I was surprised to see this line. TCU, a 14-point road favorite, playing at altitude in the middle, late at night. What do you think, Gorney?
Yeah, this is a tough line because it looks like that's a lot of points to give Colorado at home. They're much better at home. I just don't know how much talent they have on that team. So if this was second week, third week, I'd actually lean Colorado for the upset, take the money line, definitely take the points. First week, new coaching staff, Colorado not being very good. I'm going to take TCU -14. It might look like a sucker bet there, but I'm going to take the Frogs.
You do not go into whatever the name of Colorado Stadium is and win by 2 touchdowns week 1. So I'm going to take the Buffaloes. Give me a JT Shrout and whoever else is on the team. The Fighting Carl Durrells. I will take Colorado. So that wraps up our picks. We'll be back with a full Saturday slate of picks. And then, of course, we got games on Sunday and Monday. So be on the lookout for those. Be sure to check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/rivals features. Thanks, Gorney.